My name is Alison Arwen Tajonar Mendez, and I'm in 3rd B of middle school, and my list number is 23. And in this video, we will learn what is matter, and I hope you enjoy this video and learn something new. Have a great day.
People, balls, food, animals, and even plants are all made of matter. So, that is interesting. But what exactly is matter? Matter is defined as anything that has mass, weight, takes up space, and has volume. This refers to the amount of space taken by something. For example, when pouring water into a glass, the water volume is the amount of space it takes up in the glass. So, all matter has volume and weight, but not all things are matter. For example, some things are a form of energy, like the heat from the fire. You can touch, hold, or even taste the heat, as well as the northern lights. Something curious is that sometimes matter cannot be seen or held, but it is always there, just like the air. The properties of matter is a substance that includes any feature that can be measured, such as the density, color, mass, volume, length, ductility, melting point, hardness, smell, temperature. These properties are divided into 4 groups: extensive, intensive, physical, and chemical. Excessive properties, such as mass, depend on the quantity of the matter being measured and vary with the amount of the substance and include weight and volume. Intensive properties do not depend on the amount of substance. For example, color, melting point, boiling point, conductivity, and physical state at a given temperature. Physical properties are things that can be measured, characteristics such as mass, color, and volume. The amount of space occupied by a sample, without changing the composition of the sample under study. On the other side, chemical properties describe the characteristic ability of a substance to react to a form a new substance. They include its flammability and corrosiveness. As said before, all things have weight and volume, but they don't look the same. That is because matter has different states. Matter is divided into 5 stages. There are 4 natural states of matter. 1. Solid. In solid, particles are packed tightly together so they don't move too much. The electrons of each atom are constantly moving, so the atomic vibration is small but fixed in its position. Therefore, the particles in the solid have very low kinetic energy. Some examples are a chair, a table, and a puppy. 2nd, liquid. In liquid, particles are more loosely packed than in solids and can flow to each other, giving the liquid an indeterminate shape. Therefore, the liquid will conform to the shape of its container. Much like solids, liquids are difficult to compress. Some examples are water, juice, and the sea. 3rd, gas. In gas, there is a lot of space between particles, and they have a high kinetic energy. Gas has no definite shape or volume. If unconstrained, gas particles will diffuse indefinitely. If sealed, the gas will expand to fill its container. When the gas is put under pressure by reducing the volume of the container, the space between the particles is reduced and the gas is compressed. 4. Plasma. Plasma is composed of highly charged particles with extremely high kinetic energy. Rare gases, helium, neon, argon, K-gas, xenon, and raw gas are commonly used to produce signs of light by ionizing them into a plasma state using electricity. Some examples are fire and the northern lights. And last but not least, there is Bose-Einstein condensate. Bose-Einstein condensate was created by scientists in 1995. Scientists use a combination of laser and magnets to cool a sample to within a few degrees of absolute zero at this extreme low temperature. The molecules, the moment is very close to a stop. Since almost no kinetic energy is transferred from one atom to another, these atoms begin to condensate together. There are no longer thousands of independent atoms, only one superatom. Phase changes. Phase changes refers to the change of matter from one state to another. There are 6 types: melting, freezing, evaporation, condensation, sublimation, and deposition. Melting. Phase change from solid to liquid, and the molecules speed up, like when ice melts and it is now water. Freezing. Phase change from liquid to solid, and the molecules slow down, like freezing water so that it transforms into ice, like ice cubes. Evaporation. This phase change from liquid to gas, and the molecules speed up, like when boiling water and the water evaporates. Condensation. Phase change from a gas to a liquid, and the molecules slow down. When a vapor transforms into a liquid, like the drops on a bottle of water. Sublimation. Phase change from solid to gas, and molecules speed up, like dry ice. And the last phase change is deposition. Phase change from gas to solid. Molecules slow down, like in soft freezing air. Changes of matter. There are 2 types of change in matter: chemical changes and physical changes. Chemical changes are caused by chemical reactions, and physical changes is when matter changes form, but it doesn't change its chemical identity. Example of chemical change: burning a paper. When the paper is burned, it cannot go back to its original state because it's already turned into ashes. And an example of physical change: folding a paper. It is different, but it can go back to its original form. Classification of matter. Matter can be classified into several categories. 2 categories are mixtures and pure substances. Pure substances are substances that consist of only one kind of particle and have a fixed or constant structure. A mixture is composed of 2 or more types of matter that can be separated by physical changes. Elements and compounds. Elements cannot be separated into something simpler, but compounds can be separated, but only with chemical methods. Mixture can be separated physically, and they have a lot of compounds. There are 2 types of mixtures: heterogeneous and homogeneous. Heterogeneous. Heterogeneous mixtures consist of distinctly different substances. Homogeneous. The homogeneous mixture has the same appearance and you cannot distinguish them. The individual substances in a mixture can be separated using these methods of separation. Physical. The components of the mixture can be separated by physical separation using methods with different physical properties, such as evaporation, distillation, filtration, and chromatographic separation. Chemical. You can separate it, but with chemical methods. Thank you very much for watching. We've reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a lot from it.
I'll see you in the next one. Bye!